How's it going? It's Room, and today we're talking about something completely different from the channel and something that interesting to me, which is semen retention. And I was on a 30-day semen retention streak, which if you don't know what that is, it's pretty much the act of not gooning or releasing pretty much and just saving the energy and putting it into something else. And I was addicted to, corn, which I would use to censor, but I was addicted to it for over 10 years, which is sad. But slowly this year, I've been slowly escaping it little by little, and I've been on numerous streaks this year that lasted for a few weeks. And just now, am I feeling that I am finally escaping the trap of it? I failed the streak, and honestly, I'm not even that disappointed in myself. I learned a lot on the 30-day streak, which I will tell the benefits of. But I got in a bit. I'll do it in a bit, but I don't believe it's placebo. And this isn't the first time I made it to 30 days. Around February earlier this year of 2025, I was on a similar streak. Like I said, I'm not mad at myself. I know I can do 30 days again, which I just began as a day of writing the script. I'm going to go beyond 60 and even 90 days, which I've never done either of them before. But I know I'm going to do it because I'm disciplined right now. I'm saying this to myself that it's one of my goals for the new year pretty much, as it's December and it's time to lock in. One thing you need to learn if you want to start or be on it is a mindset shift. You need to think positive and believe you can do it. And don't be too hard on yourself if you failed. Just use that as a learning experience and find out what happened that made you relapse and see what you can change so that it doesn't happen again. And that's for like any goals in life. But I'll talk about that like for another video. And you probably just want to hear my experience and benefits that I seen and to see if you get any. Also, I don't really count the days. I just know I've been on this at least this current streak before December started, but I just don't know the exact day. So I'll just say I started around December 1st. But enough of that. And now I'll talk about some of the benefits that I got. Now, benefit number one is more energy. And if you've seen other videos like this, you probably heard this one before and other benefits too. But I got more energy, and this is a huge benefit that comes your way. I got more energy throughout the day, which before I would always used to wake up groggy and tired, struggling to wake up for work. And I get up for work while brushing my teeth. I still be falling asleep, and now I don't get any more of that benefit or any more of that. I'm still tired in the sleeping sense, but I'm pretty much awake by the time I'm done brushing my teeth, and that energy lasts all day. So much so that there's one negative side effect which I don't see others talk about, at least for me, but which is a little harder to go to sleep. I usually sleep around 10 p.m. and I noticed that it's really hard to sleep with all the extra energy I have. Before, when I was on the streak in releasing and watching those adult content, it was way easier for me to sleep because obviously I was always tired. Even now, since I lost the streak, I notice I woke up more tired than when I was on the 30-day streak, which is motivating me a lot more to stay on the streak. But I do use the energy to help me at the gym. This is one is interesting for me is I was at the end of my cut, which turned out okay, but I noticed that my strength stayed the same, probably a little stronger. And at the time, I was taking a little break from the gym too before I started the bulk for the winter, so I never experienced too much of a strength increase. But I will say that I was on a similar length streak earlier this year for the beginning of the cut, and I did feel an increase in strength as I was losing weight. And I was just getting stronger, and it was insane to see. I was able to push myself with extra energy and hit new PRs while losing the weight, which honestly, again, motivated me. Now, benefit number two, and this is my favorite one, which is improved mental clarity and focus. I don't get that brain fog that I had before, which is crazy. The fact that my mind is just clear on what my day is going to be like, if I'm going to go to the gym later, what I'm going to eat later for my diet, or even focus on goals in life like the YouTube channel. I can focus on way more of those things without getting distracted by other things in my head. Not only that, but I feel like I can talk a little better and be more social. more than when I wasn't on it. Like when people talked to me before, I couldn't say much. I just froze up, look awkward, which makes me just looks weird. Now I can think faster and speak clearer, way more than before. This is one of the reasons why I started this channel, is to be able to start talking and speaking better in general. Now, benefit number three is more confidence. This is my second favorite benefit, which also helped the second benefit. I was never the most confident person growing up throughout my life. I was a shy kid growing up, and now I'm doing better. Like, I still get nervous and anxious, but I'm able to get over that and not let it affect me as much. Like, I was always in my head thinking that people are judging me, but then I realized that even if they are, who cares? Who cares what they think? Because it doesn't affect you at all. It only affects you if you give those thoughts power. And most of the time, people are only thinking about themselves and not you. And that helps a lot. I'm just more happy in general too. Like I feel like that childhood happiness, way more, just more relaxed and able to speak and talk to people more clearly. Now, benefit number four is that glow. Like I know you guys can't obviously see me with me talking behind the camera and the gameplay, but I get that glow sometimes. And if you don't know what that means, it's kind of like aura, not like the memes or like anime kind of, but more like presence and that shine on you. This is something I noticed after being on it for probably 2 weeks. Like one day I woke up for work and do my face routine, and before I put anything on my face, I noticed that I'm just glowing in the mirror. Not like light coming out of me, but more like that youthful glow you have when you were younger, that spark in your eyes and face makes me shine more, which kind of makes me look better in general. Like I even noticed my lips are glowing too. It's whenever I caught myself looking at mirrors, or that's at work, home, or at the gym, which honestly surprises even me sometimes when I look at myself and I see that spark on my face, and it's that natural glow too, which just makes you look alive compared to other people. Now, benefit number five, which will be the last benefit I will talk about, and one of the most important ones if you care about getting girls, which is the woman attraction. And there are always people that will start this journey and wonder if this will get girls flocking to you like bees to a beehive. And I would say that's kind of true. I say kind of because, at least for me, I notice attention from girls. I know you can't see my face and just have to take my word for it, but I'm a decent looking guy, and I don't want to be someone with a big ego, but I don't know if it's because of my confidence or the streak I'm on, but I noticed that there are girls just looking at me. I'm not saying that all the girls are, but I noticed that more stares. I never had any girls walk up to me though. I don't think that would ever happen since I'm a man, but I noticed that there are moments I can just go up to some of them. We can lock eyes and it feels like I can go talk to them, especially at the gym. However, I don't make them move mainly as I don't want to distract myself from the streak. And two, I still get nervous time to time. And to be honest, I really want, I don't really want to talk to them. I just trying to hit the 90 days goals first. Then I'll see from there. Right now, I'm focused on the channel, so I don't want to distract myself too much. But from my experience, it feels like I get more stares. And if you want to try and get on the streak just to get girls, your experience will be different than mine, most likely. But that's not my goal for now. And that's some of my experience from my 30-day semen retention streak that I was on. Some of the experience some people have talked about in other videos, and I do feel those. However, this is my first 30 days that I failed, and I'm on a new 30-day streak that I'm on, and I will go to at least 90 days. I know I can do it, and we'll have an update every 30 days until then. I don't know if I'll have a new 30 days for this streak. However, I will be on this journey, and hopefully others will be this on this as well. I don't know when this video will go up, but we'll be on a semen retention streak, and my goal is 90 days, which will happen by 2026. So that's my goal for the year, and I also hope you're with me too. My next goal is 60. I'll update every 30 days up to 120 days probably. Let me know what your experience is and if you had something similar as well. Until then, see y'all on my next video.